he told his disciples, gather up the leftover fragments, then nothing may be lost. So they gathered them up and filled 12 baskets with fragments from 5 barley loaves left by those who had eaten. And what do we find in Jesus here? What do we find in Jesus? With us, we find that our needs surpass our resources. But with Jesus, we find the resources surpass the need. Don't you see? Jesus gives us an over and abundance of what we need. Not just enough, not just a little, not just enough that you can get halfway there or 3/4 of the way there. He gives over and abundant. The psalmist says, we bring our cup to the Lord and our cup overfloweth. We bring ourselves to Jesus and he provides an over and abundance of his Holy Spirit and an over and abundance of resources for us. That's what happens in this passage, okay? Now, if you're here and you're thinking, man, I'm thinking more than enough car, more than enough house, more than enough bank account, maybe, could be. But that's not the focus, is possessions. There's actually more going on here than possessions. And sometimes God will have you with lacking possessions, but you'll still have more than enough spiritually. Some of you will actually be lacking money and have far more greater joy and far greater peace in your life because you have more than you need. So don't make this American by saying that this is about money here. That's not what we're talking about. In Jesus, the resources surpass the need. In the presence of Jesus, by the way, money is not the answer. It's Jesus. In the presence of Jesus, human innovation is not the answer. We saw what Philip and Andrew tried to do with their calculator. In the presence of Jesus, teamwork and collaboration were insufficient. Are those good things? Of course they are. But in the presence of a problem like this, none of them were sufficient.